Testing. Yep. Testing. All right, everybody. Make sure test. Yeah, we're working good. Lower that a little bit. There we go. I think we might be good to go here. The usual QR codes are giving me a little bit of a problem. So that's why I was one of the reasons I was a little bit late today. But let's see if we can make it through. Might take me a second just to kind of be able to bring it up. But let's see. Let's see what we can do. All right. So if you see me looking this way, I'm trying to get those QR codes going. But let's see what we can do. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, and a very happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing great wherever you are. This is the Chrissy and Alex channel on Amazon Live. It's the Gaming Weez channel on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, and X. We're coming to you live here from the East Coast of the US, where for the next who knows how long, we're going to talk the best tech deals. 10. Look, I can count, Mom. 10 tech deals that you might want to jump on tonight. Right meow. And then if we have time, we'll go do our usual stuff of games. Obviously, you see behind us, we got a lot of collectibles and games. That's what we talk about in addition to tech. So that's what we're going to do tonight. That is the plan. And you know what? I like the plan. In the meantime, as I talk, I'm going to be trying to fix the QR code over here. But we're going to see what we can do. Please say hello in the chat. Let me know what brings you in. What are you looking for today? What are you shopping for? What are you excited about? And that's it. And let's chat. This is a two-way conversation, right? So the idea is you talk to me, I talk to you, and we figure it out. So let me lower the music. Bum, 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 bum. So there we go. The intro music is a goner. I mean, you should hear it in the background, but very faint. And if you hear it very loud, then I have a problem. Might need to yell louder so we can... Oh, I just lowered the music. I normally take a second to lower the music because I know you guys are dancing at home. So like that's, that's... So I figured I didn't want to interrupt your dancing, Fossy McFoss. And by the way, again, remember, we are live right now. We are live on Twitch. We are live on X, we're live on YouTube, and we are live on Amazon Live. So if you see sometimes people comments on your screen that you're like, who? That's because it might be coming from a different platform. All right. So a big welcome, guys. Thank you again for being here. My name is Alex. We're gonna have a good time. I promise. We have 10 items that are tech-based. One of those. So the computers, I'm going to be upfront. I don't have them with me. I have a lot of experience with computers. I've built computers. I've obviously played with computers. I know computers. So I can sort of talk to you who that computer is for, what do you want to be looking for, what you might want to upgrade, etc. And then the one thing that I just realized just now, as I was gathering everything, is the earbuds. Those earbuds from Tagri, which if you're a friend of the channel, you've seen me feature a million times. I can't find them. I think they're in the kitchen. Let me ask Christy real quick. I'm gonna sorry guys, I know this is not great. Let me ask Christy because I can't find them. Let me ask Christy. I just asked her. So let's see if she can find them, because I feature them a million times, but I also use them. So many times that like when she's going night, and I want to listen to, watch videos or listen to music before I go to bed. Normally those are one of the ones that I use if some of the other things are not charged. So that's why I think I left them inside. I couldn't find them here. So anyway, so hopefully we'll see if she replies. All right, so let's jump to the chat. Sorry, guys, for the delay. Hope you guys are doing great. We got Sam Kohler. What's up, Sam Kohler? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, Sam Kohler. How you doing? How was your Friday? How was your Thursday? I wasn't on yesterday. By the way, for everybody new, normally we're on Monday through Friday from 9 p.m. till late. 9 p.m. till late. Tonight, Chrissy went out, and she got back late. So we had to, with the dudes, I had the dudes passed out. So it was, that's why I was a little bit late. And then I quickly had to gather everything. That's why I'm like, where are these headphones? So anyway, that explains it. Kenny H, welcome to the stream. Kenny, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, Kenny. Thank you so much for that comment. Sorry, I'm 4 minutes late. Let me know if you're still here with us. Thank you so much for being here, Kenny. Alexander Shaw. What's up, Alexander? We're, we got the same name. So that automatically makes you cooler. What's up, Alexander? Let me know how your Friday was and what's new with you. Kenny H wants to talk about the earbuds. Let me see. I mean, I can talk about them. I have them. I use them. I feature them literally, and I'm not exaggerating, likely over 100 times in the last 2 years. So I can talk to them without a problem. I just can't find them. So let's see if Chrissy. I'm still waiting to see if Chrissy maybe finds them, and we'll see if I can get them. What's up, Pudgy McGee? Welcome to the stream, Pudgy McGee. Boom. Alex, a streamer that is late to being late of the latest. It is a little bit late. A little bit later than usual. But you know what? As my friend Fossy McFossfoss normally reminds us, a wizard arrives precisely when he means to. I ate an impossible pizza. It's true, and I don't think that's true. There's no such thing as an impossible pizza. There might be a pizza with impossible meat on it, right? That could be the case. Terry Quick, what's up, Terry Quick? Welcome to the stream. Terry Quick is saying, did you check out my Discord post? I saw your shoes. They're OMG. Are you already gathering that outfit and getting ready to for your Comic-Con experience? OMG. That's all I'm gonna say. OMG. Now don't forget, everybody, you can follow us on social media. If you are watching us on a tablet, that's Bananas in Pajamas. Yes, it is, Fossy McFoss. Yes, it is. Now, if you're watching us on any of our channels, don't forget, guys, we are active on many channels, and I invite you guys to follow us there if you enjoy the content. All you got to do is snap that QR code that's like right here somewhere. And you're going to have access to all our social media, including our Amazon storefront, including TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, etc. And then we have our Discord server. So on our Discord, we talk all things games, whether it's tabletop games, as you see back here, collectibles, maybe it's video games, computers, tech. We talk about it. So please join us right there at if you have Discord. If you don't have Discord, if you snap that, it's going to ask you, do you want to download Discord? And then you can if you want to, but you don't have to. But if you have Discord already, if you know what that is, that's going to invite you immediately to our server. I think that's it. I think that covers it all. So let's chat about some items, guys. Let's chat about some stuff. Hey, we got Julia on Twitch. What's up, Julia Williams 33? Good to see you, Julia. Thanks so much for joining. How's your Friday? VGE, I feel the love. And it open out my eyes. I feel the love. Yeah, meow, 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 meow. By the way, American Idol starting soon, I hear. I'm thinking about, maybe I should go. Maybe I should go and be like, I want to sing an original song. And it goes like this. There are great deals tonight. We're going to have a great time also with some incredible deals. What do you think? Is that a good one? Do you think I could get a ticket to Hollywood? No? And Chrissy is not answering. Guys. Wow. Wow. I know, Fossy McFoss. I know. You probably just now were kind of like, OMG. You should go so we can meme you. I mean, it could be. What are we up to? We're having a great time, Julia. We're having a great time. And I hope everybody is too. Even though I do want to point out that ever since we started, My friend Kenny H and Alexander Shaws. Is it Shaw? Shaw. No, it actually should be Shaw. Pikachu can't believe it.
Boswayam says Pikachu can't believe it. And neither can I. This is madness. That's a yes for me, dog.
That's a yes for me, dog. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you. At least I got a yes from Fuzzy McFossfoss. That I think automatically gets me to Hollywood. And there's SweetCat33 also joining on Amazon Live. Amazing, guys. Amazing. By the way, I now that I look back, I think I mispronounced. I think it's Alexander Shaw. Let me know if I got that right. I don't know if you're still with us, Alexander Shaw. Because the AUX in French is O, I think. If I remember correctly from my French. You know, there used to be a time, and I'm not kidding. You guys are going to be like, nah, whatever. There used to be a time where actually I was not fluent, but had a really good conversational French. By no means fluent, all right? No means fluent. But so, I had a little bit going there. But that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Right, Harry? Right, Harry? We're a wizard, Harry. Yes, we got 33 joining us there with Pudgy McGee. Amazing. All right, let's jump to these items because I know some of you guys might be like, yo, can we actually talk about these items, or are you gonna just talk about items? We're gonna talk about items tonight. So I'm gonna put this down here. Christy is not answering, so nobody knows where Christy is at the moment. Did you come up with an answer? What answer? I have no idea. The first item we're gonna talk about is a microphone. Raise your hand, guys, in the chat. Can anybody raise your hand in the chat? Chat. Everybody here also, raise your hands if you're looking for a microphone. Yeah. What do you call a Pudgy Psychic? I feel like you've told this joke before, but I can't remember it now. I can't remember it. A fortune teller. I got you. A fortune teller. I remember now. I got it before. That's all I'm going to say. I got it. Oh, yes. My memory still works, everybody. It still works. All right, let's jump to it, guys. So the first item in the carousel today is a microphone. And it's a really nice microphone, actually. Let me see if I can... so I am having a tiny bit of a problem with our usual QR codes here. Give me a second here. Now, for everybody wondering, normally we have a few cellular companies go down, then our healthcare was hacked. Oh, healthcare! I didn't hear about the healthcare, but I did. We lost. We're on AT&T, and we had no signal yesterday. Yeah, was it yesterday for like a long time? We're like, what's going on? Is it like some sort of like whatever, or is it like a whatever? And we couldn't quite figure out if it was a whatever or a whatever, but it was a whatever. But the point of the matter is, yeah, it was not much we could do about it. So we had to just rely on Wi-Fi. So actually, I took the ginormous little man on a walk. Then I tried, at one point, ginormous little man was kind of like passing out. And I'm like, okay, well then I guess let me check my social media. Okay, let me check my YouTube. Let me listen to music. It was all So I'm like, okay, well that's not gonna work. So that, as they say, that is that. Now let's talk about the first item. And again, if you see me typing here, it's just because I had a couple of issues in the beginning, adding some of these items to the server that we use here, so you guys can scan. If you're watching us on Amazon Live, it's very simple. Right underneath here, you're gonna have all the items in a carousel, or depending on the if you're watching us on a tablet, you might see it right over here instead. But sometimes people, of course, are watching us on Twitch. They're watching us on YouTube. They're watching us on other platforms, and that's a-okay. but we want you to shop from these amazing deals on Amazon. And so what we have here to make life easier is this. Kablang, kablang. So we normally, what we do is we bring you these items so that you can very easily snap a QR code and boom, you're at the Amazon landing page like that. Was that Freddie? Welcome to the stream, Freddie. Freddie, Team AT&T, yes. So I wasn't the only one. It seems like I was not the only one. I was not the only one. Let's see. My internet service provider is here for any is ready for any cyber attacks. Is it though? Is it? That is the question. Is it? I mean, we're not gonna really have a conversation about that. It's not the time or the place. That's why you didn't have a. Yeah, I didn't have a signal. We landed on the moon yesterday. I did see that, but at the same time, I kind of didn't. I saw it, but I kind of didn't because it's funny. I feel like they didn't really make a huge deal out of it. Or maybe I just haven't been watching the news, but I was like, we landed on the moon and people like, oh, okay. I'm like, it seems like it's a big deal, a big deal, a big deal. You know what I mean? Not a deal, but a deal. I'm gonna be honest. I'm usually like the kind of person that reads a lot into what NASA's doing and their missions and what they're, whatever. This one, I did not. I have no idea. The only thing I know is that they landed on the south side of the moon where there's supposed to be some sort of ice, because they're trying to figure out if something, maybe there's water. There's a possibility of something. It's really interesting. I don't get it. There's one thing I don't get. I'm gonna say one thing. And I am 110% not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. Somewhere I saw like, oh, this moon landing is going to be very hard because ABC, and they want to land in an area, but normally you don't know if they're going to land there, or like really far away from there. I'm like, I don't get it. They literally landed on the spot almost in Mars. Why is it that big of an issue in the moon? On the moon, I mean, I don't. Obviously, I'm not a NASA scientist, nor am I a theoretical physicist or anything like that. But I didn't get it. Like they have almost Mars down pat, but they were really like, this is one of the toughest missions ever. Like, guys, we were in the moon 50 years ago. That's the one thing I don't fully understand. But again, it's just not I'm sure there's a reason for it. I just didn't fully understand it. Can somebody educate me on the matter? Let's see. Look at that. Oh, it's Big Dummy 64 saying, I don't think they said that much about it. Oh, because it was a private company that made the lander, and a private company that had the rocket. Okay, well then maybe that explains it. Maybe that explains why I was like, why is it that big of a deal? I mean, like that hard. I mean, NASA did it 50 years ago. And we've landed in Mars with a robot that worked for years. So I mean, it was confusing to me. No, Freddie. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you for being here, Freddie. I hope to see you again real soon, Freddie. Let me go back. Some say some don't. Jelly the USA always because we awesome, lol. We have, hold on. I need to auto translate that thing. Hold on. There's a question. Hold on, everybody. Please don't go. Yang Jintao. Did I get that right? Yang Jintao. Are you with us? Yang Jintao. Saying question mark. Let me know if I got that right. Welcome to the stream. So NASA's not the main fun. So that probably explains it. Was used as a hub. Never sure DHL is a contributor. They had a huge DHL sticker on the moon. Did they? So okay, so that explains it. See, I sort of hadn't read up on it, so clearly it's on me. I was misinformed. I'm like, I don't understand everything they're saying. But if it was more private funded, then yeah, I get it. I get it. It's a big step if you're doing like now a possible private flight to the moon. You know, it's a first step from it being a more maybe ongoing basis, you know. So that's you know, I think that's very good. I think that's very good. It's exciting. You know, I'm definitely, I don't have the brains for it, but I'm a big fan of like you know, space and you know, those theoretical physicists when they start thinking, you know, like laying down the things about the universe. You're like, what? I'm a big fan of it. I eat it up. I eat it up with mayo and ketchup. I don't understand half of it, but it's good stuff. All right, let's talk about the first item, because I know there's some people here sitting here with us that are like, is this guy ever gonna talk about an item? It's a good question. I will tell you, it's a valid question. The first item we're gonna talk about tonight is microphones. And not only microphones, but Mayono microphones. And some of you might know that I use a Mayono microphone. And then I've also used this Mayono microphone right here. Now, when it comes to microphones, Mayono is great. It's a really nice middle point of quality and value, right? Because the quality of the Mayono microphones is actually very good. Right now, you're hearing me through a Mayono microphone, not the one that I'm holding in my hand, right? But this right here is a Mayono microphone, right? Now the one, and I can talk about this one if you're looking for something like this, but the one on deal today is this one. Now, this is great. I'm a big fan of this one, and there's a couple reasons for it. So let's jump to it and let's take a look at why. The first reason is this. Very few microphones out there are going to have the dual input as you see here. This has a, let me go right here, an XLR connection, which is these three. And then it has the USB. Now this can go from USB-C right there to USB-A, or it can also go to USB-C, right? So very simple. So this is really a very easy plug and play kind of microphone where you could just do the USB to USB, get it connected, have the computer pick it up, and you're using this. Or if you have the audio interface required for it, if you have a more professional setting, you can go with an XLR. Right? So few microphones have the dual input. And this allows you to, if maybe today you're like, you know what, I don't have the user interface, but I want to become a streamer. I want to become a podcaster. I want to become a vlogger or YouTube video content creator. Great. All of those are great. This microphone is going to do very, very well for you. But maybe today you are in, you know, I don't have an audio. Let's say you don't have an audio interface. You're like, you know what? I want to keep it plug and play. You can. And in the day that comes tomorrow, whether that is tomorrow, literally next month, next year, if you decide to upgrade and get like a big audio interface to kind of manage all your different microphones or whatever, then you can have the XLR and have no problem. Now, this is the kind of microphone that you gotta eat. You gotta eat with salt and pepper. And what I mean by that is you gotta speak close to the mic, right? So this is a kind of mic, kind of like a podcast microphone that you have to speak like this. Obviously, I'm not using it right now. I'm using this one, but you gotta think that you're gonna be close to your microphone like this. If your goal for a microphone that you're purchasing is to have it like in the middle of a big table for 10 people to speak, this is not it. If your goal is to have, I don't know, let me show you a DIY thing on this huge table, how I'm building something, and you want to put it kind of like a boom up top, this is not it. But if you want to do a podcast, if you want to record voiceover, if you want to be, a streamer here on Amazon Live, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Kick, and you know that you're going to have your microphone next to your mouth, then this works awesome. That is what this is for. It also has a mic mute button. Let's go to the top down real quick again. So it does have that mic mute button right there. You press it and it's done. And then it has what do we call it? RGB. So what do we know about RGB from our experience? Well, here's the thing. When RGB, the more RGB you have in your setup, the better gamer you are. That's it's in scripture, I think, somewhere. So this does light up, and I'll show you here in a second if you want to. So you get a little bit of light right here in this band that you see going across. You get great capture, USB, XLR microphone. Now, it does not come with a stand or a boom, so you will need to get that extra. But luckily for all of us tonight, they actually have the deal right there at $63.74. What's up, Miguel S? Let's give it up for Miguel S, everybody. Let me go back. I might have missed a couple of things in that as I was explaining. Juan Ortega, welcome to the stream. Juan Ortega, thank you for being here. The earth is flat. And then we got Miguel S. My dad pew them. Lol. Very involved. My grandfather actually worked for NASA and Lockheed Martin. That's pretty cool. He was a legit rocket scientist. Very cool. He got me interested in the wonders of space. Very, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Miguel S, welcome to the stream. Juan Ortega, welcome to the stream. You go back here for a moment. Oh man, I totally forgot to take this out, huh? So Fatima McFosfos is saying a big hi from Twitch to Juan Ortega, and then we also have a big heart to Vici E. By the way, just want to point that out. For everybody. SpaceX had the rocket, and another private company made the lander. This one launch was also done at 1/10 of the cost of what a NASA-funded launch would cost. Interesting. Factor in 2 total losses and 8 successful missions will still be a win. That's bananas and pajamas. That's one of those things that's kind of like bananas and pajamas, right? Because, well, I mean, we're not gonna get into those conversations, but you know, it's great. It's great. It's I think it's bringing in a new era of space travel, which is exciting, which is really exciting. You know, I don't know. Let me ask you a question. I have a question for you guys. I have a question out of thin air. Here, let me see if I can. I know I can put this up here. Give me a second. Let me put this up here for you guys. Here's a question for the chat. What's up, Daniel? Welcome to the stream. Would you take a flight? Would you take a flight to space right now for zero cost? So, like, forget a cost. Would you right now, given, you know, the fact that it's private, so it's not NASA doing it? I think some, you know, I don't know for a fact, but I think most SpaceX make it up there. But I don't know if every single one of them makes it up. So would you take a flight right now to space? Whether it's to the moon or to just to be in the stratosphere for a little bit and come back, whatever. Would you take a flight to space right now? I here, because of, you know, the money we made here from talking about collectibles and games, I am giving you right now a free flight to space. Would you take it? Would you take it? And we got Sahara, the 22, with the hard Foss. I would. The event of a lifetime, says VCE. Interesting. Daniel Hendry. Would you take that flight? What's up, Meatface? Welcome to the stream. Would you take that flight, Meatface? Would you right now? No matter what. You know, forget everything else. With all the risks involved, would you take a flight to space right now? Or would you wait so it was a little bit more common, a little bit more whatever? It's a tough one. It's a tough one for me. I think given where we are today, I don't think I would take it. I'd rather be a pioneer, says Vici E. Vici E, the pioneer. No, I get it. A very adventurous of Vici E. Vici E, by the way, the only one sort of with the thing 100% yes. Very interesting, Vici E. I don't think I would take it. I don't think at this point in my life, you know, with kids, with whatever, I'm like, I don't think I would take that risk right now for it. You know, it's one of those I don't think I would take the risk. But then again, you know, let's see. Pudgy McGee is saying nope. I'd rather not see the heavens until God calls me first. We got enough to explore here, like the ocean, which is, yeah, that's another thing. We actually haven't explored the whole ocean because as we saw over the summer, we can't get to certain easily. We cannot get into certain depths. So you know, there's areas. So I think of the ocean floor and the ocean that are not even explored. But again, I am not a master.
Boswiams Fofo says Matt Damon. That's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog, too. Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. That's a no for me. I don't think I would, if anybody else watching, if you got your 2 cents, please put them in. We're just having a fun conversation, as we go through different items here in the carousel. So please jump in, talk to us, tell us what's up, and join in on the conversation. All right, so we spoke about the microphone. That's great. It's a great microphone. I cannot recommend it enough. I've used it. It sounds great. The only thing I always say is remember, you gotta have it near your mouth. Don't get this microphone if you want it to be in the middle of a table, or if you want to, capture you from far away. You're filming and you want the microphone way up there. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. What's up, Jennifer Lude? Welcome to the stream, Jennifer Lude. Jennifer Lude saying, "How's it going?" It's going great. It's going great. Thank you, Jennifer Lude. We got a question in the chat. Tonight's question is: would you take a flight to space right now, maybe to the moon, for zero? Like, forget cost. This is not you paying. Somebody came, Jennifer Lude, to you, to your location, which I think I know where it is, but I'm not gonna say it for privacy reasons. Somebody came to your house, let's put it like that, Jennifer Lude, and said, "Do you want to go to space on the next flight to the moon? Would you take it?" What's up, Caleb Brand? Welcome to the stream. What's popping? Everything's popping right now. What would you do, Caleb? Would you take a flight to space right now? For free. It's free, Caleb. All you gotta do is jump in. Just jump into the rocket. Jennifer is saying a big no. A big no. All right, let's jump in now. Let's keep going with the next. What do we have next? So Caleb is saying absolutely. What? Caleb is an adventurous individual, an adventurous human being. So without any, see, Chrissy has not replied. Chrissy is literally ignoring me, which hurts my feelings. Only if it's my own spacecraft. Really? You would trust, like, I mean, Sam Kohler, I mean this in all the nice things. You would trust your own space and in physics and all that thing knowledge instead of NASA? Caleb is like, absolutely. I would jump in head first and go to space. Even, there's a giveaway right now that's giving a flight into space or 100K. I mean, I'll take the 100K without a question. Without a question. Well, yes. Give me more. Anyway. All right. So We're gonna wait on the tag reads for the moment because I want to see if Christy replies and she can bring him here. So I'm gonna just, skip him for right now. We'll come back to him. The next item here we're talking about is a webcam. All right, let me put this away. If anybody has questions about the microphone, let me know. We have both the microphone by itself and with a boom, or a stand. It's a boom, right? Today, it is a boom. Very cool boom, actually. Very similar to the one that I have right here, actually. If you see this, you will get something that looks like this, but instead of this microphone, you get this one. You know what's funny? I think I could put this in there, even though I don't know if it's the same size. It might not be the same size. If anybody has any questions about this microphone, please do let me know. Right, so up next, we're going to go to webcams, because, right now, if you work from home, or if you take a day to work from home, you probably are going to take some sort of Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, Zoom, Amazon Chime, some sort of web video call. And while you could get a camera like that one or like this one right here, chances are, unless you want to spend a ton of money, you're probably going to go for a webcam. There's a lot of great webcams out here on Amazon's, and I can show you a couple at different prices if you have questions. But the one today on deal is the Logitech C920. Hold on, let me clean this, which is right here. Now, I normally, it's fine. I kind of go back and forth with the webcam that I use. I use this one many times, and I use this one many times. There's two different brands or whatever, but I kind of go back and forth depending on what's being featured. And normally, on a day that this is on deal, I probably would have put it up there. And I guess I can. How is it compared to other webcams? Well, that's a good. What a question by our friend Caleb. So let's talk a little bit about specs, and then I think I should be able, with your patience, because I will need to kind of like turn on, turn off, etc. I should be able to show you an example. All right. So now the beauty of the C920, which is, I do want to point out one thing before anything, is this is a slightly older model. Let's go to the top down, right? And then we can also go right here, right? So you can kind of see. So this is a landing page for the item that we're talking about, the C920 HD. If you can see here, 1080p resolution at 30 FPS, very good, very good. You really, that's excellent. That's what you want. And coming in at $59.99, you're saving $10. You're getting an excellent high def, right? Full HD webcam for $60, right? This is exactly what you're looking for when you want it to, if maybe you're getting a new job, or maybe your current job is, making you take a lot of remote calls. This right here is it. Now, I do want to point out, because I'll try it for you guys. Mine is actually a little bit on the older side. It's the same C920. It's a little bit older. So if, the resolution might be just a little bit different, but it's still 1080p. So, let me go ahead. So you wanted to, how does it compare to other webcams? Well, there are webcams, like even the Logitech Brio, that will capture at a full 4K. So it really depends what you're looking for and the price that you want to pay. I do have other webcams that I've used, and I have one behind the camera back there. I have this one installed right now, that are at different price points and are different in their own ways, right? But let's test it out. I thought you did too. Let me go look. What? Oh, yeah. We're talking about, I think they pretty much rule the market other than Elgato and Bravo. So Logitech makes great webcams. And it really depends, again, what you're going to be using it for. For work, this one is perfect. This is absolutely perfect at $59.99. You're not spending a ton of money, and you get a full 1080p webcam. If you needed to go a little bit more because maybe you want to actually use your webcam for more like content creation, for something that is requires for some reason maybe higher def. All right, great. The Brio is going to come in at 4K. The price today of the Brio, let me see. 159. 159 right now. Oh no, the 159 comes with everything. Like a little tripod or whatever. 139 actually for the Brio. So this is full 4K, right? So if you needed 4K, which again, you gotta, if you could capture in 4K, some networks don't allow you to even transmit in full 4K HD resolution. So it's one of those, you know, I do want to point out, you gotta see if you can really make use of the full 4K. Now, yes, you mentioned Elgato. I do have the Elgato Facecam back there. The Elgato Facecam is very good also. It just captures your close-up maybe a little bit differently. It's also 1080p, but it's also more expensive, right? You know, and I'm only showing you this because Vichy said it, but if we look at the Elgato Facecam, right? Where are you, Elgato Facecam? Where are you? Here's the Elgato Facecam. And look at the price, $149.99. Now, I'm not saying I'm a big fan of the Elgato Facecam. It's a very good Facecam. It's a very, very good webcam, but it's $149. This one right here is at $60 today. Now, the main difference between the two, this is going to capture at 1080p 30 FPS, whereas the Elgato Facecam is at 1080p 60 FPS. So it's going to be maybe a little bit crisper. It's going to be better. But again, I ask, what are you using it for? Right now, do we want to test it out? Do we want to test it out? I have no problem doing so. I just need your patience because it takes a second to kind of connect and disconnect. But this is a great deal. And by the way, let me go ahead and put this on. I used to. Oh, look at that, Fossy McFoss over on Twitch is saying I use the Brio 4K. Now, Foss, if you don't mind me asking, what do you use the Brio 4K for? Do you use it for content creation? Do you use it for streaming? Do you use it for work? In the meantime, as we wait for that answer real quick, I do want to pull this into the QR code for everybody watching outside of the Amazons. Again, don't forget, guys, if you're watching on Amazon, we have our entire carousel of products right here underneath, or you might see it over here. Or if you're a mobile, you might see it at the bottom right of your screen. There should be maybe a shopping bag. If you press it, you're going to see it. Ah, man, this isn't working today, huh? This is not working today, dog. Tell me why. No, it doesn't want to work today. It does not want to work today, unfortunately. It doesn't want to work. I'm sorry, guys. If you're outside of Amazon and you want a link to this webcam, please let me know. And I'll put a link there for you guys. Content creation work, my avatar video with friends. Perfect. And how do you like it, Fossy McFoss? Do you have a kind of like, how would you rate it? Worked great, says Fossy McFoss. Foss, did you ever try any other webcam in the past, whether it's the Elgato or this one or any other one? Doesn't lock up or freeze. I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's set this one up. Huh? But I need to. Oh wait a minute, Mr. Postman. I gotta see where I have this one. Hold on a second. You gotta hold on to what we've got. By the way, give me 1 second, all right? Because the only thing I gotta double check is I got the one that I have I'm using right now. It's connected through a USB port in the back. I just need a second to find which one it is. I actually have not disconnected it in a long time. Found it. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can get it to work. Let's see if we can get it to work. Oh yes, it's already working. It's already working. I'm just gonna just move this a little bit. Okay, here we go. Ready, everybody? Here we go, everybody. Here we go. In a 3, in a 2, in a boing, 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 boing. Even though it's not fully focusing on me for some reason, I'm a little bit off, whatever. But the point is, here it is. This is a 920, the 920. Now, I do want to point out, as I mentioned before, I have a slightly older version. I think this one is probably, like, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding when I say this. I think I got this one close to 5 years ago. So it's probably been updated a little bit. But what you can see is that the colors are very good, and it is full HD. We are actually transmitting today because Amazon has been asking us sort of, I think I haven't heard anything otherwise, but we've been sort of asked to we needed to downgrade our what do you call it? We need to downgrade our HD for, we used to do a 1080p, now we're doing a 720p just because of an issue, but whatever. The point is, it's a great webcam. It's a great webcam. You're seeing it right here live, and we just changed it. This is the 920. Let's go back here. We have Javi uses Logitech to stream on Twitch. Look at that. Which one, Vici? Do you know? Hello, your jersey got me to click on your live. Look at that. Look at that. Your boat tour? Are we going on a boat? I have no idea. I might be, I recognize sometimes I'm not quite informed in certain things, but I have no idea what you mean, Judy. But welcome to the stream, Judy B. Let's give it up for Judy B. Give it up for Judy B. Let's give it up for Judy B. Thanks, Judy B, for being here. Sometimes Phosphos also says, sometimes I use my GoPro Hero as a webcam. Interesting. How do you like that better? What do you like better, the Brio or using the GoPro? We go to the GoPro real quick. What is the GoPro retailing at today? GoPro Hero, 230, 210, 220. Budgie McGee is going, Vici, no single country can own the Antarctica, but they say we are banned. What? No country can own the Antarctic because there's nothing to own. Different countries have a little piece, like even Argentina has like a little piece near us down there that we use for exploration. Typing is definitely not my friend today. I'm trying to correct my first message, but go Rangers. Yeah, LGR, everybody. Go Rangers. I'm actually, hold on, everybody. I'm also a Ducks fan. Do I have a Ducks jersey here? No. Ducks and Rangers. I lived in New York for a long time, so I had to. It's one of those that you become a Rangers fan because you go to MSG and you're like, it's such a great experience. But yeah. Thank you so much for the comment. How you doing, Judy? What brings you in, Judy, today? Do you have are you shopping for anything in particular? Are you like OMG, or are you kind of like OMG, or are you kind of like OMG? Let me know. Welcome to the stream, Judy B. Also, endangered species. Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of penguins, seals, I think. All right, so that is the webcam. What do we think of the webcam? Good, right there. It's not focusing on my face properly, but you actually see Eevee very well. Right, you see Eevee very, very well. All right, let's go to the next item here on the carousel. All right, so now we've got some really nice monitors. So when we're talking about monitors here, we're talking about 1080p. Are they both 1080p? Let me just double check. Because I got both 1080p and 4K. But let me just double check one thing before I go. 1080p and yeah, both 1080p, but one got it. So the difference between these two is going to be that one is going to have two USB-Cs that are fully functional. The other one is going to have one USB-C for charging and one for to be fully thank you for asking my question. Anytime, Caleb. That's what we're here for. So in fact, everybody else watching, because I see you guys watching, be more like Caleb. Be more like our friend Caleb. Ask those questions. Ask those questions. And, come chat. Come chat. Even if you're not shopping, just come chat. I promise you, I think you're going to have a good time. I think you're going to have a good time. Even if it's for a little bit. Judy B saying, no, the ranger station got me. I was browsing the Amazons and joined. I had no idea what live was. Then saw a person in chat, so stayed. Hey, look at that, Judy B. So, Judy B, thank you so much for the comment. Hey, what's up, Luigi? Can we talk in private? No. And this is not that kind of party. But no, we can't. Luigi, there is no way for... You can send me an email if you want. Sure, you can send me an email. Or you can follow us on social media. So what I always encourage, Luigi, is I'm going to put it here on your screen in just a second. Right there. Are you able to scan a QR code, Luigi? Because this QR code right here is going to take you to a website that is going to have all our social media and our email and a contact form and everything. So the idea is with that, you can very easily get in touch with us if you wanted to talk in private. Well, it is 100% possible to talk here. You can ask me all the questions you want, but we cannot talk in private. In private, we can't. There is no way that I can DM you or send you a private message on Amazon. It just doesn't exist. But you can talk if you can talk to us there in the chat, or you can scan this QR code right here. It's going to take you to a website that let me see if I can show it to you. I will show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess. Now that's going to take you to our website, and on our website there's literally a contact. Ta-da! You see how easy that is? So if you want it to be private, you gotta go to our website. If you want to ask questions, you can ask right there. All right, but let's go back to Judy. Judy, so a big welcome, Judy. Judy, my name is Alex. We talk all things tech, games, and games. Monday through Friday from 9 p.m. till late here on Amazon. We're also active and available on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok, etc. Now, Amazon Live, you're like, I have no idea what the live was. Amazon Live is a platform here on Amazon that allows us here to stream and demo and show you some products that you might be interested in getting. Now, there's different kinds of streams on Amazon Live. The one that we do for the most part involves heavy demo of games that you see behind us. Many times, for example, we will build a Lego. You see right there. We will play a board game. When we'll play Dungeons and Dragons. We'll play any card game like that. We'll play miniature games like those over there. It's Warhammer and such. We'll also play video games when a new video game comes out. And then also when there's really good tech on deal, we'll talk about it, because I have experience in tech and I have a lot of tech stuff here that I can demo. Like, for example, obviously we were about to talk about these monitors from KYY, right? So that's kind of the idea. Obviously, there's other live streams that are a little bit more product centric, where they will have B-roll and other videos just kind of playing, demoing all the products. I like to do things live personally, and sort of teach. And that's why because I kind of believe if I can show you a video, for example, on what's inside the Catan box. Catan, if you're not familiar, is that game back there, that right there. But the real way I'm gonna get you to maybe get interested in it is by playing the game, and that is kind of what we do here every night. On Wednesday, for example, we were building a Lego. We built these beautiful roses, which I can bring forth if you want to see them. On Tuesday, we played Pick Your Poison and Hot Seat, two games from Dice Games that we were asked to sort of feature. So we have those. Monday, what did we do Monday? I don't know. Oh, no, Monday was more about a deals time. Next week, we're going to be building more Legos. We're going to be building Warhammer. We're going to be playing Warhammer, Kill Team. And more. Oh, no, Dungeons and Dragons next week is postponed. But that's kind of what we do. Luigi saying, but you're not the owner, right? You're an influencer who works for YP Tech, right? Thank you for the question, Luigi. And let's say hello, by the way, to Aliu, did I get that right? Aliu Ahmad, welcome to the stream. No, I am not the owner of any of these brands. I'm I guess a content creator that has experience in both games, tabletop, video games, and tech. So I work in some cases. I work with some of these brands. In other cases, it's just something that I personally enjoy, that I've experienced working. So when you're talking about YP Tech, why is Alex wearing a Washington Capitals jersey? No. I watch craft lives during the week. This is just a new stream to me. It looked nerdy enough that I may like it here. Ha! Did she just call us nerdy? I mean, Judy, I don't know what you're into. I can't whatever. But if you're into sort of nerdy stuff, I kind of feel like you. I mean, I don't want to whatever. There's. I'll ask the chat. Chat, I have a question. Vici E, Fossi McFosfos. I don't know if you're out there still. Jean, Sam Kohler. Is there a nerdier stream on Amazon right now? I don't know. I mean, they might say yes, and I might not be familiar with it, but yes. I mean, in essence, jokes aside, I love, everything that is tech. Because I not at the moment. It is a Rangers jersey. This is the Liberty jersey for the Rangers. It's a third jersey. It's not their main jersey. They don't use it every year, but every couple of years it comes back because it's a very well liked Liberty jersey. It's well known. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. So anyway, yeah. So we get together normally and we chat all things tech because I enjoy tech. I like tech. I work with a lot of tech, so like I'm familiar with it. But also our main thing that we talk about is games. Whether it's video games, tabletop games, board games, RPG games, card games, miniature games, Legos, like building games, etc. That is sort of what we do for the most part. We also do have our tech streams that we do every now and then. Probably once a week we'll do a tech stream, because I still enjoy. I mean, I'm still in tech, and I happen to have a lot of stuff that we normally talk about. But that's sort of what we do. So if whether it's tech or games, tabletop games, anything you see behind us, again, you look here, Legos, right? You got Warhammer stuff, tabletop games, RPG games with Dungeons and Dragons right there. You got board games galore. So if all of that, if any of that interests you, then this is probably a stream that you hopefully want to check out. Or tech as well. We also talk about computers, video cards, stuff like that. Denver Broncos supposedly going to have a new uniform. Very interesting. But yeah, it's true. You can't go wrong with the games, Legos, and such. That's what I think. That's what I think. So we get together Monday through Friday from 9 p.m. till late. Normally our streams are about 3 hours. 9 to as of late we've been doing 9 to midnight for the most part. Just chatting. So it's and like I said, many times we play games. We play like I said, we build these roses right here on Wednesday. And I invite you guys to play with me. So we play together, all of us, to pick your poison. Who knows? Maybe by the end of the night tonight, we grab that pick your poison one more time and play it again. Now, we're talking about monitors for a second. I got 2 monitors here in the chat, both by KYY, both that I have right here. Right? What's your favorite board game? It says Caleb. Caleb, a good question. That's a heavy question, Caleb. I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I feel like that kind of changes often for me. But right now, my favorite board game is Wingspan, which is that bird right there, Wingspan. And by the way, as I always say, if anything you want to see from behind me, I grab it, I bring it here, we demo it, we talk about it. It's not right now in the carousel, so I'm not, I don't automatically grab it, if that makes sense. But if you're like, hey, I have questions, let me see it, I have no problem doing it. There's other streams when we just talk about games that, yes, I will show it. So just let me know if you want to see it. Wingspan is really fun because it's a card engine building game where you have to attract the birds to your habitats. You have ecosystems in water, grasslands, and forests, and you kind of, yes, those 3. And you want to attract the birds. You need food, you need eggs, you need a couple of things to kind of bring them. But it's kind of like an card engine building game. So it's not just about drawing a card. You got to do certain things so that you draw more cards and you draw more birds and you have more food. It's a really nice game. It's a really nice game. I really, really enjoy it. I think that is right now my favorite. It is obviously a sit down, let me think about this kind of game. If you're looking for like a party game, that we did Pick Your Poison. We have What the Meme. We've done Hot Seat. We got Bad Choices down here. That is also kind of like towards the party game. If you want a simpler game, we have like Ecosystem Savannah, which is like a card drawing game where you got to put down cards in certain orders. As part of our subscription club, which I'll talk about that in a little bit, we also have Cascadia, which I'm hoping to be playing with you guys in March. So that one is kind of like ecosystems, but it's on a tabletop instead of cards. You got to build an ecosystem in the Pacific Northwest and have you score more points if you have all the salmon kind of like in a line, and then the bears don't want to be next to other bears, so you kind of have to put down your tokens very strategically, so that you score the most points. And ecosystem works very similar, but in a card-based format. So but I think Wingspan is my favorite game. Catan is always fun. It's I like Catan. I like Ticket to Ride. Those are great games. What else? I'm trying to think. I want to try new games that I haven't tried yet, so hopefully I get to. There's Azul. I haven't played Azul yet, but that's very well received. In 2023, there was a big game that came out that was Earth, that I want to check. Terraforming Mars. So those are games that are very well known. But I think that's Wingspan is it. Let's go back. What's Ender of Families, blowing up blower of relationships. Yes, Monopoly can be that. Catan can also be that. Catan can also be that. What's up, Leah? Good to see you, Leah. A very happy Friday to you, Leah. What have you been up to? What have you been up to, Leah? It's good to see you. Go Rangers, huh? Go Rangers, indeed. Sick and bear, says Vici. Caleb, by the way, you heard the big honk honk, but thank you. Thank you so much for being there and for that follow, Caleb. Appreciate you. Thank you for your questions and ask away. That's why our streams are 3 hours long as opposed to like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, which is what other streamers do, I think. Because it's a conversation. It's a conversation back and forth, right? So Leah, what's going on tonight? We're talking about some tech deals today. Tonight is a tech deal kind of night. We have a couple really good tech deals going on. But we're also talking about everything else. And of course, by the way, look at this, Leah. Look at this, Leah. Leah. Oh, yes, Leah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. These are my last 3, Leah. Maybe there's an... Let me see. Are you there, Enchanted? Hello? Enchanted Elsa? Oh. So for those unfamiliar, I do have Lorcana, and we open packs here. That's another thing that we do. I didn't talk about that, Caleb or Judy. I don't know if you're into Pokemon the card game, Lorcana, Magic the Gathering. We like to open packs and see if we can find those really hard to find cards that are worth a lot of money. So that's something that we enjoy. Lorcana, of course, is the latest game to come out. It came out officially in August, September of last year. It is a Disney-based game with Disney properties by Ravensburger. We've done a how to play Lorcana. If you want to learn to play Lorcana, all you gotta do is ask. We teach at any given time. So Lorcana is a really fun trading card game that features your favorite Disney characters. Now, no, it does not include Star Wars, but Mickey, obviously Mickey, Goofy, Pluto, Donald Duck, Minnie, Daisy, etc. Then you also have all the animated movies that have come out, whether it's Mulan, The Beauty and the Beast, 101 Dalmatians. Think about all those animated films that you probably have seen, and then other, in fact, the brand new set that is literally actually today, the 23rd, is arriving at your local game shop, but it's out on Amazon in about a week or two. Is Into the Inklands. That's the name of it. Brings for the first time DuckTales. Woo! And so you're gonna have DuckTales characters as well. Scrooge McDuck, I think, is making it in. So Alex, do you not do the spreadsheet anymore, or what do you have? Yes, it's under the... I don't do the spreadsheet. I actually have it under Discord, under pack requests. I just didn't post it today because it really hasn't changed since we haven't really opened anything. But look, I'll post it literally right now. There you go. That's been posted. 2 packs, they're yours. Now the question is, do you want Rise of the... I mean, I would not. I'm going to tell you right now, you probably want the first chapter 100%, because there could be something big there, and then you pick one of these 2. Yes, of course you can, Leah. Of course you can. You know it. I bought a Michael Jackson Thriller t-shirt and a David Bowie Labyrinth t-shirt yesterday. I do love the Thriller. I want to see a picture of the Thriller, but you still are not getting a Pokemon plushie, which hurts my feelings. Sounds good. And I'll tell you what, if you want to do just I don't know, let's see. Yeah, I mean 20. I will open all 3 if you want for 20. What's up, Sleepy? Welcome to the stream, Sleepy. Thanks for being here. I don't see you on Twitch, Sleepy. I gotta go to Cracker Barrel for the talking Pikachu. That's true. All right. While we wait for that, real quick, let me chat for a second about these two wonderful monitors that we have here and on deal today. Now, these are fantastic because here's the thing: you got to think about two things, right? Where's the KYY? Yeah, see the KYY. Well, you see it right there, right? So here's the thing. Let's talk about these for a second, right? Because when we're talking about the KYY portable monitors, you're looking at two monitors that are 1080p, full HD, right? Portable monitors so you can take everywhere, anywhere you want, and they have the cover actually doubles as a stand as well, right? So that's a lot, man. It's been a minute since I've been to that place. Now these, for reference, are 15.6 inch, right? Where's my? I mean, this is only 12, so 15.6 inches across. Full full HD 1080p, very thin. You can see that it almost looks like a tablet, right? It looks like a tablet. On this side right here, you're gonna see micro HDMI and two USB-Cs. You got speaker up here. On the other side, you're gonna get the other speaker, the selector, turn on button, and a 3.5 millimeter cable to put in your headphone if you need to. Now, this is a very cool extra monitor if you travel a lot for work. So let's say you're traveling with your laptop, maybe you feel constrained. You feel like you can't be as productive as you normally are in the office because the laptop is just not big enough, or you need two different monitors. This is an easy way to bring that, right? It makes it a very easy travel monitor. Again, very, very thin. And this, if you see, like, do you see this? I'm just like, I don't know how to demo this except to show like this. This weighs like 2 pounds. 2 pounds. I think it's 1.7. 1.7. I was right. 1.7 pounds. 1.7 pounds. So it's really, really, really light. Right? It also has a very smart cup that functions as a whoops, I'm touching a whole lot of stuff, as a stand. Right, look, I'm not touching it. Look at my hands are right here, right? So it's very easy for you to bring this along. If you could even work out of a coffee shop, right? Picture this: you're working out of a coffee shop with your laptop. You got this as your secondary monitor, and you're going to be very productive with those two things, right? Two monitors are going to make you very productive. It is compatible with PC, PS4, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, so you can use it for a whole host of things as well. The main difference between the two here is going to be really that one of them, which is this one right here. Oh, sorry, this one right here. I don't know if I have them charged, Caleb. I'll double check in a second. Let me see if I can turn it on. Let's see if they're. Give me a second. Let me see if I can turn them on here, Caleb. The main difference between the two is that this one right here, one of these USB-Cs is not fully functional. It's for charging purposes only. Or connecting purposes only, whereas the other one is both USB-Cs are fully functional. And by the way, this comes, the thing is, unfortunately, I don't have it with me at the moment. I will need to go look, which I don't think would make the best use of your guys' time. It comes with every single cord that you need. It comes with a micro HDMI. It comes with a USB-C to USB-C, so you can very easily connect it to your computer or to something else. And it makes for a great, very easy to carry along and very easy to use monitor. Now, again, take a look at this, right? We're talking about, imagine you are out and about. Put this down. This kind of comes down like so. Oh, like so. Hold on a second. There it is. Right, you see it right there, and boom, Okay, move this one away. That's it. Look, hands free. You're now working. Oh, you're done. You're done. Okay, no worries. Let's put this up. Zoom, 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 zoom. And on the go, you go. Right? So very simple. Very simple. And both of these are fantastic. One coming in at 87 bucks, the other one coming in at 79 bucks. Great deals regardless for the two of them. And actually on the, if you click through on the other side, you actually have an additional coupon. This one coming in with a $12 coupon. So 87 minus 12 puts you down to 75. 75. Forget everything else. 75 bucks for a 1080p 15-inch full HD monitor. Right? And even if you're like, oh well, I don't really go many places, right? I don't go many places, so I don't know if I need it. You know what? You can get a stand. You will need a stand as opposed to or a clamp, but you can use it as a tertiary monitor. You can even put it vertical instead of horizontal, and just put it next to your computer at home. Done. A Sharp is the resolution is going to be 1080p full HD, so it's going to be very good picture quality no matter what. Leah is saying I sent a DM. Let me just double check here. Yes. 12 Leah, 12 per pack, 12 per the cards 12 per pack. But yes, if you want to do 20 for the 3, that's fine. Or 21 Amazon customer. And Alfred Germano, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hey Alex, why are you on so late at night? Can't you be on early in the morning? How are you? I can't because we work. Yeah, so yeah, normally I can't. I used to be able to squeeze out a little bit of time during the day. Haven't been able to do that as of late. And we've established here like a nice sort of thing here in the evenings, every night, 9 till midnight. So that's kind of what we do. But thank you, Alfred. How you been? What's new? Do I still have Judy? Judy, who was it? Was it Judy saying, and I missed this, Judy. I've looked at the Lego flowers before I keep debating. No, before I keep debating on getting them when I see a deal. Are you still with me, Judy B? Can I talk about that, Judy B? Because that was a long time ago, and I might have lost you, Judy B. Let's see if Judy B is still there. Yeah, I think I lost Judy B. Oh, there's Judy B. So Judy B, I'm sorry, but I went into the demo of the KYY monitors and I realized that you had talked about the Lego flowers. Now, the Lego flowers, I'm gonna be honest, because we do hear Lego every night. They don't really go on deal. Like right now is like the deal that you see right now. Actually, I don't have it in the carousel. The deal that you see right now at about 20% off, $39.99 for some of them, is probably the best the best deal that I normally see on these. So yeah. Now that doesn't mean that tomorrow we're not gonna see them. But yeah. In 3 years, I think that I've been doing, live streaming and product demonstrations. I don't think I've ever seen them on deal lower than 20% for the botanical collection. The botanical collection, which is that flower. Behind the flower, you guys don't see it, is the orchid. Up top, up there, you guys also don't see it. Do you see it in this camera? No, you don't. Is the other bouquet of flowers, is the wildflower bouquet and the regular flower bouquet. Those are up there also. And then here, that thing right there that you see where my ruler is pointing is the bonsai tree as well. I think that one is also today at $39.99. None of those really ever go on deal. There will be a max 20% discount, which is where they are. Most of them are at today. I need two monitors to work. Can they connect together? Thank you, Mary F, for your question. By the way, welcome, Mary F. And welcome, Felix Berto Doroya from the Philippines. Welcome to the stream. So for Mary, there is actually, you gotta hold on a second, because these are not it. Give me just a second, Mary. Here you go. So this right here, Mary, at $299.99 with a $20 coupon, right? So this comes out to $279. This is a triple laptop screen extender. So these are 14 inches. Now, I don't have these. I'm going to be upfront. I don't have these. I haven't been able to use them. But I know people that have. I know people that have, and they like them. Do notice that it does say Windows only. So I don't know if you're using Apple or not. But these are sort of plug and play. And if you see the picture up here, you know, there. Let me see. Do I have? No, that doesn't do a whole lot. So these are a really nice option precisely for that. But it is only Windows. So I don't know if you use Windows or not. Let me know. But if you're looking for two monitors, this one might be it. More so than two of those. There's also the, what's the difference here with the A? Oh, there you go. Okay. So the A, if you see here at the bottom, it says the X90 and the X90A. The X90A is actually usable for Mac, Windows, and Android. So it is available just at $349. So you get the stand, if you see back there, and you get the two monitors for you to connect to your laptop. Dell computer, not a laptop. So when it comes to so if you don't have a laptop, right? If you don't have a laptop, do you need, Mary? Do you need them to be portable? I'll go back out here for a second. Do you need them to be portable? If you're using a computer, because if you don't, then there are what I would recommend instead is something like, for example, oh, actually, let me ask you. Oh, yes to travel. Okay, but so, but you're saying you have a big computer, like a desktop. So, do you don't move around with your desktop? You know what I mean? It's a computer the size of a book. Uh-huh. What computer is it from Dell? Is it one of those mini ones? The mini CPUs? I don't believe these can be used together. But I also haven't tested. Let me think for a second. I don't know if I have the open ports necessary to test it live. The computer size of a book. Gotcha. No, this is important. This is important. So I'm trying to make the right decision here. I don't know if you can use them both together for travel, but but still in my mind, I mean, I would think. So here we're going into theoretical, right? Because I haven't tested this. Just because this shows a laptop, if you have a mini PC, it doesn't mean that it won't. Of course, it will connect to a mini PC. So the way this would work, essentially, is you would have the two, right? You could put your mini PC like just in the middle. I assume you have a portable mouse and keyboard, maybe wireless. I'm assuming. I don't know. So then you could, because this, what you're getting here is just that stand, right? So the middle itself, you're not going to have a screen, but you could have your two separated like this, and you have two screens that you can be looking at and just typing away. So this still works, just because it shows a laptop. It only shows a laptop because of that screen in the middle, right? But there's no reason why this shouldn't work. No reason at all. So I think, and again, the beauty of this, if you see this right here, the way the stand is kind of done, you can obviously use it for yourself. You can, flip it around and do a presentation. You can have it in mirror mode, portrait mode, etc. So I think if you're traveling, right, and you would need two screens and you have a mini PC the size of a book, I assume you have, again, wireless peripherals that could work just fine regardless. The thing is, I don't, because if you see this, let me show you right here. You see this, unfortunately, I don't have this one. Otherwise, I would demo it for you right now. It's the same brand, so that's why I'm showing it to you. If you look at this one right here, there's a stand. There's a stand right there that would have the back of your screen. So it doesn't attach to the laptop. They're attached to a stand. That makes sense. So that would be my my piece of feedback. And remember, obviously, with all these things, if for any reason anything doesn't work, it's eligible for a return. But I feel like I would try, especially if you have a Dell. $299 minus the 20, $279. Is that in your budget? Let me know. The stand comes with it, so it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. That's why it's neat. The stand comes with it, so it's all kind of like a one thing. So what I can offer here is take a look at this. Are you, Mary F, are you watching us on a computer or on a phone? So I don't know, are you able to scan that QR code right there? It's gonna take you right back to Amazon, to the Amazon landing page on the phone. Okay, so you cannot scan that. So let me. I'm gonna put a link here on the chat for you to copy paste. The reason I can't add it to the carousel is because we are doing what is known as a here on Amazon. The Amazon platform is a deal stream. So every item must be on deal. If it's not on deal, then it doesn't let me add it. Does that make sense? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a direct link to it. And I'm going to put it here in the carousel for you. Not in the carousel. Sorry, it's going to be a link. You are going to have to probably copy paste. Let me know if you can do that. If you cannot, then okay. I will try to look. I will try to look at a different option. And Leah, of course, I'm coming to you right now. As always, I do have to, put these product demos ahead of the card things that we do. So just give me a second, Leah. Thank you for your patience. Are you able to grab that link, Mary F? Let me know. They don't connect to the laptop. There's a stand that the laptop kind of like can rest on per se, but it's its own stand with two screens that go out. So again, if you are traveling with a mini PC, you can just connect those to the mini PC through a USB-C, and then you have those. All right, great. Thank you, Mary F. Please do let me know if for any reason if it doesn't work for you. Let me know. I'm curious to sort of learn that as well. I've used these, but independently, never together, which is something that for me maybe over the weekend or whatever I might test it out to see if they do work together. But best of luck. I want to let me know how those work. All right. It looks all right. Let me go back here because sorry, the app here on my left, what you guys see me when I look this way is the Amazon app. And it's throwing an error. Oh, I see it. I see it now. So one of the items, the microphone itself that we spoke about earlier, continues to be on deal. The other ones, the one with the stand for some reason is off deal. Not sure. Not sure there. All right. All right. Let's see. Leah. Are you with me, Leah? All right, so let's jump on, and we're gonna do a quick pause from these items to have a little bit of fun, and then we're gonna go right back to it. We're gonna next up, by the way, we're gonna talk about the computers, in the controller. Unless you have questions, we'll go back and answer questions about the microphone, about the monitors, or about the headphones or the webcam. But for right now, we're gonna take just a quick break. And we're going to do something fun here. Now, if you've never watched our show here before, one of the things that we do is we open card packs for collectible card games or trading card games in hopes of finding something big for our viewers, and then I'll ship them to you right after. So here's what, even if you have no idea what I'm talking about, even though you have no idea what I'm talking about, here's one thing you can get behind. Why don't we wish somebody good vibes, good luck? Even if you don't know, you're like, all right, I don't know what you guys are doing, but you know what? I wish you the best. And that's what we're going to do right now. So put in the chat, good luck, Leah, or magic hands, Leah, or, best of vibes to our friend Leah, who's going to open with us 3 packs of Lorcana in hopes of finding an enchanted card. An enchanted card can be worth anywhere between, $1 and many, many hundreds of dollars. So if you are interested in shopping some of this stuff for Lorcana, that's bananas and pajamas, says Fossy the McFossfoss. I do have some Lorcana, like for example, the Disney Illumineers Trove for the Floodborn, Rise of the Floodborn, Chapter 2 for Lorcana. You also have it, if you see right, you actually, no, you do see it actually, right? I have Chapter 1, the Illumineers Trove. This one is available as well, right there. What else do we have for Lorcana? Is that all that might be what we have for Lorcana today. And of course, we're gonna open these 2 right here. Any questions before I begin for Leah? What's up, Alan? Welcome to the stream, Alan. Let's give it up for Alan, everybody. Who did I miss? Anybody else? Thor at your door. Welcome to the stream, Thor. Thank you for being here. God of Thunder. How can God be three parts, but he's only one? Says Peter. I don't get it. Are you talking about Thor, the God of Thunder? I mean, he moves at the speed of thunder. A speed of sound. I don't know. But yes, we do have the God of Thunder visiting us here on in the chat. Caleb, will using all screens at once affect the image? No, it will not. It will not. That what we showed earlier is purposely made for you to use all the screens. And Alan again. Welcome, Alan. If you have any questions, Alan Coronel. Welcome to the stream. One way to scan a QR code on a desktop is to use a webcam and a website that scan codes. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. All right, here we go, Leah. Are you ready? Leah? Tell me yes, and we'll go. Did you see the guy in Nebraska that found a scratch card he forgot about it, and he won a brand new Ford? That would be nice. All right, Leah. Best of luck, Leah. We're gonna start with the Floodborn. This is Chapter 2. Some of these cards are, they're worth money, but not as much as Chapter 1. So we'll see what we find, and we begin with our friend Baloo. And if you don't know how to play Lorcana, we'll teach you how to play Lorcana live here. Improvise. We've got The Knock, Rapunzel, Sunshine. It is Cusco, The Last Cannon, Launch, Raya, Warrior of Kumandra, Ellie LaBeouf, Big Daddy, Falling Down the Rabbit Hole is the action card. Honest John, not really that honest. And the Binding Contract. That's a good looking card. I mean, it's just I don't think, I've never opened an enchanted card to be so I don't really know. I'm guessing we're gonna see it and we're gonna know. That looks to be a foil, but the bottom tells me it's a common, I believe. And for the record, some of you might be like, does this guy know anything? Lorcana is a new game, pretty new, and we've opened a lot of Pokemon and Magic. So this is, I'm learning Lorcana as we go as well. Let's go to pack number 2 for our friend. And we begin with Go the Distance. Followed by Ratigan. The Gumbo Pot. The best I've ever tasted. Followed by the Queen. The Regal Monarch. Chip. The Teacup. A Gentle Soul. Donald Duck. Deep Sea Diver, though. We got Bounce. Hey, hey. Dopey. It's Gruesome and Grim. A song. Followed by Grandpappy. Oldest and wisest. And the Basil. Okay, so that's another foil. And now we go on to number 1, guys. Chapter 1, the first chapter. This is as real as it gets. As real, we ask ourselves that every stream. It's true. It's true. I ask myself that every night. Here we go. Today I started watching Resident. Is that a series? All right, here we go. Here we go. Who do we have? It's Pongo. What's up, Pongo? All by Simba. The Wardrobe. Aladdin. Prince Ali. Da, 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 da. Merlin. We got Simba again. This time Future King. You have forgotten me. Lilo. Are we gonna get Stitch? No, we get Moana. Followed by Maui. Demigod. And the Queen. Once again, Wicked and Vain. And in the back, it's Sergeant Tibbs in the foil. So I don't believe these have brought us an enchanted card. But these are really nice looking cards, huh? Really nice looking cards, and now you can use to create a wonderful deck with some of your favorite characters from all your Disney movies and movies and enchanted series or animated series. What do you think, Leah? Alien 1 Netflix? I have not seen. Have you learned to play, Leah, the card game itself, or are you just gonna collect? Regardless, I'm gonna put this aside, and this will be coming your way. Maybe Monday. I can't promise I'll be able to ship it out tomorrow. Maybe Monday. You haven't moved, Leah, have you? Need to learn. OMG. OMG. Well, luckily, I know a place where you can learn. Right here. Right here. If you want Monday. Monday's normally our card game nights. We can do a How to Play Lorcana again. Let me know next time you can pass by, and we'll plan it. All right. So with that, we're gonna keep it going. Any questions, anybody, for the time being? Let me know in the chat. Now, the two next items here in the carousel are actually computers. These are the two items that I actually don't own. The rest, I think I've showcased each and every single one of them. But this one is one that I don't own. I have other computers, obviously, but not those. I am very familiar, though, with iBuyPower. iBuyPower is a great website that allows you to customize your own PCs, and they provide to Amazon some of their most requested, some of their most, they have some, sorry, let me take a step back. iBuyPower has two ways of going at it. If you, on their website, they have their pre-made PCs, and they have the ability for you to customize your own PC. I think they're more well known for the latter part of customizing your own PC for people that know exactly kind of what they want. But they also have great pre-made PCs, and that's what they give to Amazon, and that's what we have here in front of us. Now, let's go ahead and highlight the first one. Sorry, my nose is a little bit itchy. The first item we're going to look at is a great, and I say relatively inexpensive gaming PC, right? Because at $689.99, it's really not a bad deal. Now, do note that it ships in 1 to 2 days, so it'll probably ship by Monday, and you will get it in about a week. So this is not available in Prime shipping, so that's important to note. Now, the next item here is, what are we looking at? Because at $689, it's a good deal. It really is. What do we get? What you get here is an i5. i5 processor at 1200. So this is not, this is 2 years old, roughly, processor, but still very, very good. A GeForce GTX 1650. This is a 4 gig card. It's good. It's going to play all the games that you want to play. Some might not be in the highest of graphics, right? If you're going to go grab Starfield or some other game maybe that came out last year that is really graphic intensive, maybe you want to, don't expect ultra graphics. It's a bit of an older card, but it's more than enough. If, for example, and I get this all the time, hey, my daughter is playing Roblox, Fortnite, Rocket League, any of those games, you have no problem playing. In any game that is even remotely similar to that, you're gonna have no problem. Probably Sea of Thieves. I imagine. Actually, let me check real quick. What is Sea of Thieves minimum specs? A 650. Yes. So more than enough to do it. A game that just came out, Skull and Bones. Minimum specs, I actually don't know. A 1060. So it's actually, you could even play this game. Literally just came out, and you can still play that game with this, right? So the idea is, what you're getting here is a relatively inexpensive PC that is not going to be obviously top of the line. We're not talking about the highest of the highest, but at $689 for a gaming PC with with lights, with RGB lights and RGB fans inside, it's a pretty cool PC. Comes with 500 gigs of NVMe SSD, so that's very fast hard drive or solid state drive for you to save your games and save all your stuff. And then of course 8 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Now 8 gigs again is good. It's gonna run many of the games. The sweet spot right now for gaming is 16, but that's something that even if you get it, you could probably just eventually put a 16 RAM card in there without a problem, right? That shouldn't be a big problem. And 16 is really not running. I'll show you right now. 16 gigabyte DDR4 RAM is what today? Even if you wanted to add, like, look at this, Corsair Vengeance. This is great, $45. Right, you want to add RGB maybe to it. Here's an RGB card at $62.99. So you're not breaking the bank to upgrade it if you want to in the near future. Right. So $689, a good deal for a PC that's going to play all the games. What's up, Caleb? Can we watch a replay of this? Peter, these are available. All our live streams are available. I think even 6 months into the past. So if you wanted to see what we were talking about in October, I think you can go back and see it. So yes, all you got to do is just follow our storefront, and And as long as you follow the channel, you can find a storefront, and you should be able to easily rewatch this at any time. Yes, and also, you know, any other stream. So if you want to see what we've been talking about the last few weeks, months, you can see that. And in the future, if you're like, oh, you know, I can't catch the evening streams, but I want to catch it the next day, our streams are always going to be there safe. Yeah. Caleb saying, how are these compared to Logitech, Razer, and Alienware? Okay, so Logitech doesn't really make PCs. Razer, I think, released a couple of laptops, but they're more about peripherals than PCs. And Alienwares are great. They're premium, right? So they have a very strong brand presence. So it usually means you're going to be paying just a little bit more for it, even though the actual specs inside, you can probably find them on another PC or very similar PC for less. You're not getting an Alienware with the cool case and the cool whatever. So Alienwares are great. I have nothing against Alienware. You just know that you're getting something premium price, kind of like, dare I say, and I know we're going to get into a fight here. When you look at Apple stuff, is from a technological perspective, like an Apple laptop or an iPhone better than a Samsung? No, but they have their own sort of whatever. So, and they're premium. Anything Apple is premium. So that's just kind of how it works. Is it good? Yeah, I actually have it back there. I can't show it to you, but I have an Alienware that I used to use. That is great. Now it's old, but it's great. Juliana, welcome to the stream, Juliana. So how are these compared? To answer the question, you know, so again, they don't really compare to Logitech or Razer. Alienware is probably going to bring you a little bit more pricey stuff. So actually the other, I do have the other iBuyPower, the Y60. Let's go ahead and open that for a second. And now this one is going to compare probably a little bit closer to an Alienware. Obviously, the price here is also much higher at $1799.99, but this is closer to that what an Alienware could cost and what an Alienware can put out. Here you're talking about an i9 13900. This is almost top of the line, pretty much. An NVIDIA 4070, which is amazing. This one came out a year and a month or 2 months ago. It's still fantastic, top of the line. We're now getting the 4070 Supers coming out, which are going to be even more, but still the 4070 is fantastic. Probably, well, I mean, now with the Supers, it's going to go down, but up until, let's say, a month ago, before the Supers are now started coming out, it was a top 3, 4, 5 card in the world. So it's a great, it's a fantastic, my point that I'm trying to make is the 4070, chef's kiss. 32 gigs of 5200 speed DDR5 RAM. That is very fast, very good. So that RAM is great. That means you're gonna be able to have a lot of things open, no problem. It's not gonna even sweat it. And when the 1 terabyte of NVMe SSD is NVMe is the fastest hard drive you can get, pretty much. And it's 1 terabyte. It's a lot. It's a lot. So this is a great computer. I would recommend this with my eyes closed. This is something you're going to play all the games you want at max graphics, ultra pretty much with everything at the moment, and it's not going to really sweat it either. So this is a fantastic one. $1799.99 though, so it is a little bit more expensive. $200 off though, with a 10% discount at the moment. Juliana Kessler is saying, by the way, let me give a big welcome before to Raul. What's up, Raul? Shan, welcome to the stream, bro. Juliana Kessler is saying, need to do a collab stream for fun. Dual Mario Kart race with another influencer like myself. Much respect. Thank you, Juliana. You rock socks. Your socks are rocked. And we actually do. I haven't done it recently, but we do a lot of games with viewers, with other influencers. So that's something for sure I have no problem doing. We play board games. In fact, this very week we invited everybody watching to play Pick Your Poison with us, and we did that. And then when it comes to Nintendo, we've done Super Mario Strikers, Battle League. We've done. What else have we done? Oh, Call of Duty. Call of Duty. We played a lot of Call of Duty with viewers and friends. Halo. We've done Halo Infinite in the past. So I very much enjoy playing with everybody. We have a really good time. I don't have it set up right now. Otherwise, I would tell you, we can go now. But I just don't. I don't have it ready because it's giving me an error, and I haven't fixed it just because I haven't played Nintendo in the last week or two. But it's giving me. Let me see. Yeah, it's giving me an error. I gotta see why. And what's giving me an error is the capture card. The Nintendo works just fine. But oh. Lies! It literally showed an error. But no, there it is. So it actually does work. It actually does work. So that's the last game we played there was Legend of Zelda. Which we gotta go back to. What a game. What a game. What a game. So, but yes, that's how we play. Caleb, all right, I gotta go. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you, Caleb. Like I said, we're live Monday through Friday from 9 p.m. till late. So please come join us whenever you got nothing else to do in the evening, or you want to come have some fun, play some games with us. Please join us. Thank you, Caleb. Love some Zelda. Played it on my live today. Very good. I love Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom is amazing. It's just it's one of those things that it's hard to put your head around what they did, even though it didn't win Game of the Year. It didn't. But
Oswayams Fofos says you need to learn to roll D20s. This is how they roll. This is how I roll, dog.
Dog. I mean, this is how I roll a D20. Look at that. You want a natural 20? Natural 20 right now live? Here we go. Is that a 13 or an 18? It came close. It came close. Hold on. I gotta roll it a little bit more. Here we go. No. Okay, that didn't work. There it is. No. Hold on. Now. No. Okay, hold on. Natural 20. No. Now it is. No. Okay. How about now? No. Oh, there it is. No. Okay. One more time. Yeah. No. Come on. All right. This time for real. Okay. That's not working. Peter, thank you for that follow, Peter. You rock socks. I was shocked. I mean, it's complicated. Kind of like my friend, who was it? Avril Lavigne used to say, it's complicated. Did you play Baldur's Gate 3? I'm actually, you know what's funny? I'm actually really what's the word I'm looking for? I'm a little bit skeptical of 2024 when it comes to gaming, because 2023 was so incredibly amazing that there's absolutely no way that the studios are going to be able to top it. There's no way. I think it was probably the first year in really ever maybe that we got two almost generational games come out at the same time almost. And I'm not even talking about Starfield. Starfield is amazing in its own way. But Baldur's Gate 3 and Zelda are just so that it's what a time to be alive. It's one of those what incredible games. And the other one doesn't stay too far behind actually is Super Mario Wonder. Did you play that, Juliana? Super Mario Wonder is also, man, it's so good. It's different though. It doesn't reinvent the wheel like the other two do in a way. But it's a great game. So that's where I'm kind of like, man, I don't know where they're gonna come up in 2024 with games that are remotely close to what we just saw in 2023. But I mean, for everybody watching, if you have a Switch and you have not played Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, it's a game where they somehow created an ecosystem, an environment. You can build things. the limit is your imagination. There were people building cars and airplanes and gliders and robots and transformer kind of things, flamethrower. Like, you can build whatever you want to build to help you complete the quests and the adventures that you're doing. And there's been examples where we've done it live, where I'm playing Zelda. I'm like, I don't really get how to get. I remember we did a dungeon, one of our last playthroughs with Zelda before, recently. There was a dungeon or a shrine, excuse me, not dungeon, a shrine that we went into, and I couldn't figure it out. So, but without looking at any cheat sheet or anything, I kind of started building something. And I'm like, look, we did it. We actually, and we finished the dungeon. I'm like, look at that. Look at us, baby. Look at us now. And then I checked the cheat sheet live, and we're like, oh, we were not supposed to do that. You were supposed to do something else. But we figured out a way using our imagination to beat the objective, beat the shrine anyway, in a different way that was not the intended way. And that is, in essence, Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. There's so many ways for you to explore the world, beat bosses, and do things that there's no one way. Many games that I've played that are amazing, you experience an adventurous story by itself, but there's one way to do it. Sure, you might be able to beat a boss slightly different. Instead of jumping, you're hiding. I don't know. But for the most part, the story is linear. You go and you do it your way. And, even games like, say, older games like World of Warcraft, you experience the world differently. But when you get to a boss or a dungeon, there's kind of like one way of doing it. You go this way. Whereas Zelda's not like that. And that was really one of the first games that it literally allow you to. Do you want to beat that boss with your sword, with your bow? Do you want to create a flamethrower? Do you want to create a robot? What do you want to do? It's really incredible. And Baldur's Gate 3 was a game that is so open-ended, that you can do a million playthroughs, so you will probably never almost play the same way. So they brought also a lot of new stuff. I've noticed it's been quiet on the game creating front. What do you mean, like new games coming out? Is that what you mean? Or on us playing games? Let me just, sorry. 1 second. I said doo-doo. I did say doo-doo a little bit ago. It's true. Chrome tabs will beg to differ. No, by the way, I see that message, Jean-Jo. I'm just putting it out there. No worries at all, Jean-Jo. You know this is. Thank you so much for stopping by and being here, even if it's in and out. Rifki R. Razak, welcome to the stream. Let's give it up. Yeah, games coming out or open world consoles, anything really. Well, we just had a Skull and Bones. What do you think of that? A Skull and Bones? That's we did a demo here. I had a really good time. I don't know how the mid game, end game is gonna play, but that's a really fun game. We got Peach. Peach is coming out in March. And yeah, then there's a little bit of a gap. I mean, unless if you like Final Fantasy, there's some things coming out there. But there's a little bit different. The WWE pay-per-view starts at 5 a.m. here in the States. They're in Australia. No sleep for me, I guess. Lol. Or maybe sleep now and put your alarm clock at 5. I've done that. I've done that. They give a low score to Skull and Bones, says Fossey the McFossfoss. Yeah. Let's see who gave it a low score though. Let's double check. GameSpot didn't really love it. PC Gamer, let's check PC Gamer. IGN, let's check IGN. Rock Paper Shotgun, I think those are reputable websites. A 7 from IGN. Good. Skull and Bones is a maritime RPG with a strong foundation, even if it feels like a live service first draft. All right. What is this? GameSpot did not like it. A 4. Good naval combat. Lots of customization options for outfitting your unique ship. Much of the game is spent though engaging in boring busy work. Traversal is a chore due to stamina management and imbalanced wind mechanics. I don't know what that is. Joining co-op events is inelegant. It makes you feel disconnected. I see we didn't try the co-op stuff, so I can't speak to it. PvP events are easily exploited. We did not do the PvP. And the endgames continues the dull drudgery. So they did not like the endgame. We didn't test the endgame. PC Gamer gave it a 68. Seafaring Misanthropy, I don't know what that word means, with crafting. Skull and Bones is a fun game about boats hamstrung by today's live service conventions. I don't even know what that means. Combining moody and gratifying ship-on-ship combat with shallow live service trappings, Skull and Bones is great within the claustrophobic parameters of what market forces allow it to be. Sometimes, you know, they make obviously I didn't read the whole thing, but I kind of feel like they make this ginormous try to use big words. And then Rock Paper Shotgun did not like it. An exceptionally boring live service shipping sim. I still don't understand what they mean by live service. It's everybody's talking about live service. Obviously we played the demo. The demo's good. Pudgy loved it. Pudgy loved it. So if Pudgy loved it, you know it's good. We got stuff planned for most of the week. Should be able to join the stream Monday and Tuesday. I'll be glamping. Ooh, we're going glamping. Are you gonna take us along for the ride? Can we crash? Can we crash your glamping vacay? What do you guys think, chat? Should we all crash? Jean-Jean and the old ladies glamping trip. But good news is I will be back home Friday afternoon. All right, sounds pretty good to me. So you probably missed the Dreadnought build on Wednesday, and we've already postponed D&D, unless maybe we postpone it to Friday instead. But we should be able maybe to do. So I gotta see what we do Tuesday with board game night, because I don't have Cascadia in yet. So we could maybe play an older game. And when I mean an older, I mean just something we've already played. Wingspan, Catan. Or we could do Warhammer Kill Team. That is one of those two things. One of those two things. All right. Man, why is my nose itchy, man? The cabin we rented can hold 6 more people. All right. Well, I mean, VGE, Pudgy, what do you guys think? Terry Quick, Fossy McFossfoss. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. There you go. That's it. I think we can all join. I think we can all join. All right, so let's keep it going here with some more items. I did want to point out today the Intel Core i5-12600 is the best deal available right now at $152.98. There's a lot of deals with Intel processors. The best deal available right now at 51% off is at i5 12th generation. So it's, you know, it's a 2-year-old processor, most likely. I gotta double check the release date, but But at 152, that's a really nice price. That's a really nice price there, and something that if you want to build, you're looking to build a computer, that's a great starting spot right there. And then of course, to finish off the carousel there, we have a lot. I have different. You actually see this box, that box right there, that where my finger's pointing is a PowerA. It's a different one from the one in the carousel, but it is a PowerA. There you go. Right, this is a Waluigi one. I also have the a Zelda one, right? So I use a lot of PowerA controllers. I'm a big fan of PowerA controllers. The one on deal today is a wired version, though. The ones that I have are wireless, but the one that's on deal today, a 2850, 25% off, is for Xbox, and it is a wired, enhanced wired controller. A really nice one, though, for anybody looking to. Let's go ahead and check it out. You're looking for a controller for your Xbox. There it is. Right, so we got an enhanced wired, important to note, wired controller for Xbox Series S or X. Yeah, period. 28 bucks. 28 bucks, 47% claim for anybody who wants to get it. Let me go back here for a moment like this. Live service, our in-game store, battle pass, seasonal events, and premium currency. Thank you, Fassi with McFasfas. So yeah, it seems like the reviewers were not enamored by Skull and Bones. I really enjoy what I played. It seemed like a big game that you can really craft your own ship, right? And the parts for your ship. So it looked really nice to me. I would consider getting. Have you been watching Halo? I have not. Because unfortunately I discontinued Paramount Plus because I really wasn't watching anything on it. So I'm like, I know it's like what, $5-10, but I'm like, I'm literally throwing $5-10 away because I'm not even using it. But I was like, you know what? What I'll probably do is re-up it once all the episodes are out, and then just watch it in that month. Just binge it, and watch it like that. I heard he has his helmet even less, even more of the time. No, how do you say this? He is without a helmet more often than not, and that it bothers me. That bothers me. I don't know. I can't quite whatever. You can't explore your own ship. We explore our own ship. Have you played Sea of Thieves, Fossy the McFosfos? And yeah, we can't go on a glamping trip with VGE because VGE will get us all sick or hurt. For VGE. 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 You do know that you're being bothered by a fictional game that was turned into a fictional TV show. It's true. I mean, when I say bothered, I am very I'm not like, how do I say it? It's one of those things like, I don't love that, but it's not enough like, oh, I'm not gonna watch it. Of course, I watched season 1 and I liked it. Gracie wasn't too fond of it, but I enjoyed it. So I mean, I will for sure watch it. I'm just waiting for all the episodes to be out. But it's one of those things like, we were watching now Masters of the Air, a World War II themed one. If you guys like World War II, I mean World War II themed movies, I should say, not like World War II. Sometimes you gotta finish your sentences. So if you like the Pacific or Band of Brothers, it's good. It's good. But see, there also, I'm not gonna say what happened, but something happened at one point that I'm like, I don't like that. But it's not enough for me to not watch it. It's not like Game of Thrones bad. You know what I mean? Game of Thrones, when everything was reaching its end, I'm like, this is complete and utter disaster. And I was like, no, this is not for me. this just went from like, you know, it's not like that. How would you compare to Band of Brothers? I think Band of Brothers is better. I think the character development for Band of Brothers, it kind of felt like you got to know them very well. It's interesting. I don't know how they did Band of Brothers so well, because it's not like it had many seasons or whatever, but somehow it's just so good, right? Band of Brothers is probably one of the greatest series ever made. IMO. But I think it's good. It has really good. Obviously, we're only like what, episode 5 just came out today. I haven't seen it, or 6. I don't know. But it's really good, and it has some scenes that are like really good. You know. Yeah. I'm curious to see where it goes. The only thing I wish it were more action. I feel like Band of Brothers like had a lot of action, and like when there were the battle scenes, you were like, holy macaroni. Which here in Masters of the Air, there are a couple times you're like, oof, but or let's put it like this: Master of the Air had a couple of episodes. I don't know how many, like 2 or 3 episodes that were like very good, because there's some sort of mission, and you're like, wow. And then there's some episodes where like not a whole lot happens, and you're like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Vikings was that way for me. I have 1 or 2 seasons left to watch, but I just don't feel like it. Vikings was also, I mean, we watch Vikings like almost, a lot until Ragnar Lothbrok went down. And then I was kind of like, yeah, okay, that's, I don't feel like continuing to watch. My husband's been binging GOT. I mean, tell him to watch everything up to like season 5 or 6, then stop it there. My neighbors keep bringing home, use Look Movie 2 to watch all the stuff for free. Well, I don't know if you can say that. I don't know if we want to say that on Amazon. Does that show have the actor that played young Elvis in the movie? Yes, it does. But see, if you watch it, it's there's something that actor does, or the character, not the actor, the character. Something happens with that character. I'm not like something that he does. You're like, what? That was one of the things. I'm like, what? Quake 3 was a great game. Why don't they make PC games like that anymore? You know what? Did I play Quake 3? Did I play Quake 3? I don't know if I played Quake 3. I might have. I mean, obviously it's 1999, so it's from a couple years ago. I don't remember if I played Quake 3. I might have. I think it's in 1999. What was I playing in 1999? Age of Empires? I think I was into RTSs more so than FPSs. When did Age of Empires 2 come out? The original Age of Empires 2. The Age of Kings. No, not the 2019 Definitive Edition. The one before that. 1999. Wow. Matt Damon, guys. Matt Damon. Yeah, The Age of Kings, one of the greatest games in the history of mankind. Man, I played that. I remember, I was younger. I think 1999, I was essentially just right out of the womb, age-wise. But we used to stay up with friends. Literally, I'm not kidding. I remember this. with two good friends. One of which I'm still good friends with today. The other one, like I still, we're still like, Facebook friends, but we don't talk as often. But we used to play 3v3. I remember that Age of Empires starting like at 10 p.m. On Fridays and Saturdays, and stay up playing probably not probably the sun would come up. I remember seeing the sun come up. I'll tell him like, okay, guys, the sun is coming up. I'm gonna go to bed now. So that was, hours upon hours of sort of semi-competitive Age of Empires 2. That those were good times. Good times. That brings me all the way back. All the way back. Anyway. So we're approaching here 11:50 p.m. here on the East Coast. We've been talking about the best deals available on Amazon. Plus, of course, a lot of conversation, a lot of laughter. And I hope you guys have enjoyed everything that we've been talking about. Now, if you have any questions about any of the items here in the carousel, please let me know. Ask away. Maybe there's something you see behind me that you're like, ooh, I want to talk about that. Hey, yeah, I'm past that a little bit. Ragna's 3 younger kids annoy me. Yeah, I knew where they were going afterwards. That like those 3 against kind of like Bjorn. And I was like, I felt like Ragnar Lothbrok kind of made the show. I really liked Lagertha and Bjorn. I thought that was kind of the show. And then when he whatever, and then they made about like the kids, like I liked Bjorn. I didn't like the other kids really. It just, I was kind of like, so like, and then Floki kind of went into I don't know what. I'm like, okay, this just is going, somewhere I can't really follow, and I that's kind of where I stopped. It's funny. I still remember all the characters. By the way, if you guys want to learn to roll a natural 20, here it is. Oh, for a second I thought maybe. No. Okay. Now, here we go. Yep. Still can't get it, huh? Yeah, that's it for me, guys. We've gone through every item in the carousel. I don't think, given the carousel and what we've got, I don't think we're gonna play a game today. So we'll leave it for next week. I'll put up the schedule over the weekend to see what and when we play. I'm also gonna ask you guys on Discord. And by the way, if you're watching us and you want to join us on Discord, please do. Everybody's welcome. It's an open Discord for everybody to come join us. Which you can find the QR code right there. I'm gonna ask on Discord what you guys want to play on Tuesday, because I actually don't think I have a brand new board game at the moment coming or here with me. So that next board game is kind of like we gotta see when it arrives. So maybe we can go back to Catan, we can go back to Wingspan, we can play another community game of Clue like we've done in the past. First in Flight, or we could grab Star Wars X-Wing and do a game of Star Wars X-Wing right here. We could do a game of Kill Team, or Hammer 40K Kill Team. So those are the things that we might be doing on Tuesday. So I'll ask and see what everybody kind of wants to do. Wednesday will be I'm looking at right here the Redemptor Dreadnought. We'll finish building that in 40K, so that then the following week we'll begin our tiny plants. And that's it. That's it. That's what we've got for today. So for our money vacay plans, we're going to Egypt and see King Tut's tomb. And then after that, I go to Middle Earth to eat the Hobbit Cafe. There's a Hobbit Cafe? Where is that? Where do they have the Hobbit Cafe? Very cool to see. I think I went once to see the King Tut's. It was down here in Florida, and I saw it. It's pretty cool. From what I remember, it was pretty cool. But I'm also really into history, so I don't know. Some people might find it boring, but I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's what we've got. I think that's what we've got. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. A big thank you all of you for being here. Don't forget, you can follow us on social media. In here, if you're on Amazon, you can follow our storefront so you get notifications on when we're gonna go live. Plus, we post lists. We post, you can check out our prior live streams and product reviews. You can also follow us on different social networks, including TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Amazon, of course, and X. That's where you're going to see our articles, videos, and other things that we comment on. So do check that out as well. And like I said, don't forget to join us on Discord. It's an open Discord. Everybody's welcome to come join if you enjoy the content that we put out there. And you can support the stream right here as well. Anything helps us get more board games, more Legos, more things to bring to you, and so we can play more games. All right. So with that, I hope in Houston there's a Hobbit Cafe. I'm gonna have to check it out. It's been there for a couple days. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to check it out. Thank you, Vici E. Thank you, Terry Quick. Thank you, Jean Fossy the McFossfoss with a night. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. A big thank you for being here, and all the questions that we got earlier from Peter, from Mary F, and everybody that joined today. Reach out to us. Otherwise, we are not on the weekends, but we will be on Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, once again, for more tech or games here live on Amazon, Twitch, YouTube, X, etc. So let's put the music back on a little bit louder, and there it goes. And everybody, have a great weekend. Enjoy it. See you guys on Monday. And we're out.